Lode Runner: The Legend Returns is a puzzle platformer for various systems. We'll be looking at the Saturn version today. The goal of the game is to collect the gold in every level, 150 levels to be precise. Most of the time you'll be chased by evil monks who want to eat your delicious flesh and steal your gold. As you advance through the game, you'll encounter new tools and items to help you navigate your way through the challenges. Things start off fairly easily, but soon enough the difficulty ramps up. Difficulty is the name of the game here. Lode Runner is absolutely infuriating throughout its campaign, but I love it. The challenges are fair and tightly designed and very satisfying to figure out and complete. But the challenge doesn't just require you to figure out a solution, to execute it too. Lode Runner requires quick responses along with puzzle solving skills. It's why some levels can take countless retries to complete, and as you can imagine, finishing those harder levels is a very fantastic feeling. The controls are tight and effective and work really well on the Saturn controller. The monks themselves act interestingly. Most of the time they don't just directly run towards you. They seem to prefer to get on your level and only directly target you whilst you're close enough. That means a lot of the time you can manipulate them to your advantage. However, these monks are the game's biggest negative. Monks can pick up gold, but when they do it, it's random. Sometimes they pick it up, and other times they just ignore it. And once they picked it up, it's random when they drop it again. This level of randomness can throw an unfair wrench into the plans when you're trying to complete a level that may only give you one shot at a specific goal. Luckily this isn't a common issue, but it does mean extra retries and can be frustrating. The graphics can also be a bit of an issue too. Lode Runner isn't a looker, and that wouldn't be an issue in itself, but on some tile sets it could be a little difficult to tell what's a breakable floor and what isn't. The sound effects are also fairly low quality. Considering the game is on a disc, I'm not sure why we couldn't get higher quality sound effects, especially since the music is very high quality. But those issues don't take away from the fact that Lode Runner is a great puzzle platformer. I love how it makes my blood boil, and I love how it feels when I beat those difficult levels. I definitely recommend it. And since we're talking about this game, we may as well have a quick look at Lode Runner Extra, which is a standalone expansion exclusive to the Saturn and PS1. Again, we'll be looking at the Saturn version. Essentially what you get are 110 more levels. There's no new items or environments, just levels. And this time around things are even more difficult. It holds back even less punches than its predecessor. It's more the same, but that's a good thing since that's all it needed to be. It's why it's called Extra after all. Sometimes you just want more levels in the game, and that expansion delivers on that. Like The Legend Returns, I also give Extra a recommendation. Just be prepared for certain levels to absolutely infuriate you. I'm looking at you, Hard Time, you sadistic git.